You know, I was thinking, Jason, as we were watching the pregame, there was one moment I looked down at the monitor and I thought I was Aztec because it reminded me. And then I thought maybe we need Aztec back in the pool.
Aztec would be a fun map to have back in the pool. That'd be pretty sweet. Okay, B-Rush right out of the gate for HooXi, right to him. G2's crunching in towards middle. They can cut off these two players. Oh yeah, there's the first. m0NESY grabs that. Meg's left to find on the other side of the double door. They know he's here. They could just smoke him off. Oh, they're going to isolate him. They're going to say, forget you. We're going into the bomb site. We got a 5-on-3. That's great damage onto HooXi as he crosses over. But it don't matter. Immediate headshot. And good block work from Cabby is getting things back into a little bit of favor, but not enough left in the tank. It's just Kraken left in a 1v3. Good final shot from Hunter, and that is a fast-paced, action-packed pistol round.
Not bad at all. Just a quick clean, and NiKo with a single, but he'll grab the dualies off the ground. Get the defuse as well. Never mind that the fact that they didn't have kits. They played that one quick enough. But the bomb plant is still significant. We'll see if HooXi can build on this. Another team that people are saying are the Danish underdogs, those that we don't know as well, that aren't as prominent in that scene, and can still create quite a bit of chaos in the server.
Yeah, and then we obviously don't know a whole lot about them. They haven't really played. They have no land placings in the past 3 months, which is a bit rough to go on. Which means that there's another layer to the difficulty of coming into this and playing one of the best teams in the world. But they have had some online success. They did just recently qualify for the Blast Showdown, and obviously had to qualify through the RMR qualifiers to get here as well. So at least some things to hang their hat on. 1-0. AK and 2 Galils picked up. Deagles with plenty of utility for HooXi's T side. And a slow-paced round from the Danes. Counter utility from Hunter behind the mid-smoke. Some spam from NiKo is going to do superficial damage. Actually, not just superficial, actually pretty deadly damage. Yeah, a lot of players brought down very low, but that's a great shot from Cabby.
Poor old HooXi never saw that one coming as he took a right hook. Cabby even going for the spray down through the site. He gets punished for it, though, because that gives away his position, and the M4 fires back.
NiKo's got no nades, and neither does Hunter on support. This has got to just be, I mean, if you'd want a player to just have to win some heads-up fights, it would probably be NiKo, but he's going to be challenged. He wants to get that smoke. He needs to deploy it right now, and indeed he will. Good play from NiKo, and gets back in behind the cover. Off angle, first kill is his, so is the second. He gets the third as well. Kraken can do nothing. Dualies are out, but the rest of his teammates have arrived.
Oh, baby.
Dualies go down. Hunter's waiting inside the smoke.
Razor with only the single run by. Hunter's got the shot down, and second round by avoided. They even bait out the shot from Cabby. They don't know where he is. Oh my goodness, don't give it away. He didn't know there was going to be 3 in the same spot, and thrice is nice because m0NESY collects it. Man, oh man, that could have been worse.
Yeah, that'll put you on notice early, though, when Krabby's hitting shots like that. That's some nice pinpoint aim coming out from HooXi players. Well done to do the economic damage, and even HooXi giving him a nice shot. That was the initial jiggle peek. That was the opening death that G2 took, but NiKo to step up and pick up the smoke was massive, and obviously a triple kill of his own. And there's no way for Cabby to know a third player is going to swing that corner. So HooXi drop down to Deagles and P250s, smoke flash flash, and another round where they're going to head to the B-bomb site.
Wait for the Molotovs to extinguish before they can walk toward the ramp, however. Shot out for HooXi. Kraken's got that back. HooXi down twice early on in these rounds. Bomb is going to be surely planted on top of that as NiKo tries to swing around there safely behind the pillar, and that new blue scaffolding. Big Ben's wrapping, as many UK people will know over the last few years. But he's going to use that for protection, and the plant done.
I'll tell you what, G2's getting challenged in these first 3 rounds of this game. This is really interesting. Their money is going to be very low, very much in a busted position. M4's recovered. We're going to call him Breezer for the moment, unless anyone corrects us on Twitter. Breezer's waiting, dinked, but cannot complete the kill. So Diffuse comes in for G2. But man, that's 3 rounds right out of the gate that are going to put you on notice if you're G2. That says this HooXi team came to play, and they can shoot.
They can. This is another team very much, I think, Aurora, HooXi, there's a few others in this group that can certainly create chaos. Like I say, that can really, especially in these best of ones, upset some top teams.
Yeah, they like live and die in the best of ones. This is where they eat. This is where they make their money.
And for that sake, let's say they do 2 upsets in a best of one. They only have to play 1 best of 3 potentially to get through. They only have to, well, I shouldn't say that. They may have to play more. They only have to win 1 best of 3 to get through. So, yeah, you're going to see some teams really capitalize on that.
All right, well, mid-pressure down from G2. Molotov smoke combo is going to protect Hunter and block off the choke point for the moment. It's just Cabby towards the B bomb site, and he's had some phenomenal rounds already in this game. m0NESY has slid over towards B with the AWP, which is going to allow HooXi to be a little bit more mobile. NiKo's waiting in Jaguar. And for HooXi, it's 4 players lined up right outside the main mid choke point.
So into mid, they go late with double flashes. Hunter caught by the second one, but he's way back at red room, so not an issue. Smoke's now going to completely limit his positioning, though, so naturally you'll get a slide out toward Donut. It's going to be JKS in that position.
Yeah, he's going to be challenged. Hunter's starting to shift over as well, but oh, that's a good drop of the smoke, but oh, the timing was almost the worst thing in the world.
Gets up into the corner on that ledge. Gives him a bit of a cranny to slide into. Nade was far too deep behind him, and this gets a bit awkward, though, because that smoke will soon dissipate, and they still have a number of opponents on the other side of it. In fact, more and more gathering in that position. There's going to be 3 inside of Donut, so JKS needs to at least find the first. He's not. Manx is going to put him down. It's Hunter that's next. He's blinded, fires in, gets the second because his vision just barely comes back, but Breezer and Cabby able to make this now a 1-man advantage in favor of HooXi. And the 9th Queen, Queenix over toward the entrance from long, and it's HooXi that wants to walk out in that position. The AK trained directly toward it. Flash heads that direction. Queenix already looking behind because it's not covered off. They have just Donut. That allows HooXi in. So just that timing of looking away gives them an entry and a chance at this retake. No kits in play. I take that back. Excuse me. m0NESY does have one, and he's got the shot. He's going to try and get on this. Cabby needs to sneak out quickly from Donut. Smoke already down. Needs to find the diffuser. They're going to bait him off of this, but he runs straight through, and HooXi hears him the whole time.
That is a nice 2-on-3 retake from m0NESY and HooXi. Good flash work, good, well done transitioning as well. Initially, HooXi's looking like he wants a challenge towards A main, but he takes the flash and he says, you know what, I'm gonna go towards Donut. I want to clear this one out. m0NESY, you look for the follow-up peek, and it works absolutely perfectly. But this is phenomenal patience from HooXi and the trading to get into the bomb site initially. That was really well done after they got stalled out. Unfortunately, cannot complete the win. 4-0, money is still busted for G2. HooXi's got another buy as the losing bonus builds up, and they get the extra money from the plant. So things still dangerous for G2.
So the double smoke, look at that. Throw all the utility into the corner. We've seen this on Hey Future Pros a number of times.
Way to go, Rush.
Yeah, that's definitely where they learned it. So first one goes off the second square. Ooh, that's not bad. Forget the smokes now. Second one goes to the bottom of the decoration and the leaf. That covers off both lanes. But already in front of that was a lot of pain because m0NESY hits a double. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Then Queenix and Kragan are brought very, very low, 20 and 21 HP respectively. Back towards middle we go. m0NESY's going to shift all the way over towards the A bomb site, or play from CT spawn. JKS once again in Donut. And he should at least have the first one with relative ease, considering the HP. And Cregan's, oh my lord, did he fall asleep?
Wow. Okay.
Did he fall asleep?
I'm not sure. He's dead either way. JKS is gone. This is a 3-on-3. HP favoring G2, mind you, but they're going to try and get another bomb plant off of this. Ooh, missed shot. m0NESY back inside of the long cave as a result of it.
Oh, HooXi burns the planter. m0NESY's not going to make the same mistake twice, and HooXi can't get the bomb down. Triple kill in the round for m0NESY on the AWP. Breezer's going to be moving into position.
Fakes the plant. Don't know if he held it long enough to get the reaction, though. Hunter, oh, back against the wall. He goes around. 1-on-2. Tries to fake again. He's 19 seconds still to play with on this, but his back slowly becoming exposed to Donut, and Donut is becoming a problem. If he knew this right now, he might be able to rush this over toward the opposite side of the map, but doesn't have the information, so he'll plant safely, smartly, and spots out NiKo. Saw his angle. Now he sees m0NESY. Oh, he hit the headshot through the box, but m0NESY's got the AWP instead.
He's got 4 kills also in the round. The initial collateral, absolutely brutal towards the B bomb site, but once again, HooXi find a way to really make this an interesting round. G2 is not getting anything easy at the moment. This is, I mean, despite the fact that it's being 5-0, considering the disparity between the two teams with the information that we have, this is a really, really cool start for HooXi that they're staying in this fight and they're able to challenge and able to get close in these rounds. All they need is to be able to push it over the breaking point. $5-0. AK's again back in hand for HooXi off the plant.
Cloud9 going up against Bait as our secondary stream will get underway shortly. This one's well underway in favor of G2. Good start, but it hasn't been as close, or sorry, it hasn't been as widespread as the score would suggest. It's actually been reasonably close, all things considered. As NiKo this time, though, with pretty good spray down, no response. The AK on the CT side doing all the damage, 3 kills for him, and he's only tagged down to 74.
You got to give that's great for NiKo. You'd love at this point for your superstar to step up and give you an easy round just to get some comfort beneath you. You've had these tense retake scenarios, these tense rounds that are coming down to 2 players survive, 1 player surviving. Here finally, NiKo delivers you 3 great kills, and you want to close this one out clean. Make sure this is effective. Make sure it can build some money.
Cabby the next to work out, goes through double.
He did bang out HooXi earlier in this position, that Hunter's in just jiggle peeking.
Yeah, but look where HooXi is, though, speaking of. That's not the same position at all. And throwing out nades, pull that pin. Pull that pin. Get that call.
Oh, God.
All right, HooXi, it's all right. Just, you know, it's early in the morning.
Hey, Cabby's got it again. He got the headshot at that corner. Shout out to our boy.
It's not bad. He's got the angle figured out, eh?
Yeah.
Is he our boy?
At least that one angle.
Is that our kid?
Yeah. Well, just for the moment, for this game, he will be.
I haven't been around a while. Sorry about that.
It's that milk was all out within a 400-mile radius. 6-0. 8-2 on Monacy, 7-2 on NiKo, 8-4 on Hunter as well. And finally, HooXi have to just kind of relinquish all these AK-47 buys and all the pressure they've been applying. They descend to MAC-10s and Tech-9s. We got a B-rush, baby. We got a B-rush. HooXi and NiKo on the defense. Flashbang doesn't land. There's the shot. There's the first kill from HooXi. Tries to transfer over. NiKo, his vision comes back, and he's clinical. Surgical even, on the back of Manx's head.
Kragan and Breeze are trying to make something of this with the Tech-9s.
You can see, though, I'm not going to kind of look too deep into it and say maybe it's like a limiting factor in the playbook of HooXi, but they also ran the B-rush out of the pistol round also. And remember, G2 was able to come out mid and come out Jaguar and cut off 2 players follow up who were throwing the utility. Once again, the B-rush has sent 3 people forward, 2 players chucking utility from way, way back. So if G2 probably has a feeling of what kind of numbers that sort of B-rush involves for the future, if they see it again.
Breezer Tech-9. HP. 100 for all 6 remaining players, but 6 the score already for G2 and might become 7 here in a moment. JKS, coincidentally, has only 1 kill, the poor man, but aside from sleeping in Donut, hasn't really seen a lot of activity, a lot of action.
Yeah, that was a weird round. We're gonna have to get confirmation on that one. See if he just took a nap. Honestly, and NiKo each hit the final 2, 7-0.
Yeah, those 2 aren't sleeping at all. Hunter at 8, NiKo 10, and Monacy 9. Well, those guys lead the way. HooXi's not far off that either.
Monacy.
Monacy, like monastery, not Money-C or Monsey. So you know.
Okay, we got it. Nailed it. Always nice seeing more bald people in Counter-Strike. Good for him.
Yeah, it's great. Maybe someday you can make a team.
Yeah,
that'd
be cool. Me, Cooper, this guy.
Crims.
Crims would be in there.
Yeah, why would Crims not be in there?
I had 2 more players to find.
Yeah.
3 more, technically. Who else is bald?
Anders is getting there.
I think a lot of people are getting there. You're all getting there. You're all going to come down and descend to my level. 7-0. And we're back out of the timeout. Hunter. Deep utility on defense.
HooXi inside of Jaguar is going to hold that corner. Manx looking to mangle someone on the other side this time. Maybe get around for HooXi. Tough opening draw for them to go against a team like G2, who's certainly going to be versed and prepared. HooXi, flashes are there. He finds 2 before they respond. Then it is Manx that gets it back, but he's left on 2 HP. 2-2-2-2 everywhere, Jason.
Yeah, and you don't like that. That's going to make things difficult, so he'll have to be a little passive. You might want to put him in a position where he can lurk. That's a great kill to find in middle to bring this back into a 3-on-3. Opens up some space to work with, causes the defense to shift over, and once again, JKS might get called upon, as he'll be the main point of defense at the A bomb site. Going to be in Temple for the moment. He's had a rough time of it when they've come here. 1 kill, 4 deaths so far for JKS in this game. NiKo's clearing out mid. And when JKS makes contact, he'll hustle into Donut, but... Ooh, there's the peek off the flashbang. He's got an easy one. That's the 2 HP down. Defensive smoke. Defensive smoke, but missed the spam. NiKo's in Donut now. m0NESY on his way over. And JKS has got another one jumping up, and he handles all 3.
That was a pretty sexy transition by him. So he gets 3 in the round. Hasn't had much action. This time he certainly does. But the Molotov came in. The smoke was there. He got to the other box so fast.
Yeah, he did. That was nice.
It's going to work out for G2 to find their 8th round, all on the back of HooXi, starting it out with the double.
Yeah, good.
Right there. Look at that move.
Yeah, it's good to see JKS get a nice sequence there. Everyone else on the team has had one at a certain point. As you mentioned, HooXi, we had m0NESY, we've seen Hunter have some good rounds. NiKo's obviously had that beautiful triple in middle just a while ago. So good to see JKS get a little bit of a little highlight for the resume. Kragan alone in mid, just playing inside the smoke, takes a ton of damage, but doesn't want to commit himself. Again, back to just upgraded pistols and light armor. And some of that fight that we saw in the first 5-6 rounds from HooXi, it's fading away.
I would say that's accurate, yeah. Yeah, they're getting absolutely peppered now. Kragan with the Tech 9 down at 42 is the only damage to report thus far in the round. Okay, look, I've lied. Cabby's on 94, Jason. I've never looked up there before. I didn't realize there was a peak in the roof at all. I literally have never done that.
Well, now you know. And knowing is half the battle. JKS, that spam is rough. Doesn't connect with everything, but makes it easier for Hunter to get one and then go down. Don't worry. Papa HooXi's arrived, and m0NESY's got another double kill with the op. Very efficient today, m0NESY.
Yeah, he's looking solid. That's a good sign for G2. Kragan down by HooXi in the end. 9-0 for G2. Tough map to go against G2 on as well. Ancient, you want to play a top team on Ancient right now? I know we used to say that newer maps, and it's been in the pool for quite a while now, but newer maps would favor underdogs because they would have, especially tier 2, tier 3, more time to prep on it than a team who's constantly in the pool. But the top teams have really embraced it.
Yeah, it's become a very, very popular map amongst a lot of teams. I think it's fun to watch. I really enjoy this map.
Oh, I think it's great. Top 3 right now in the pool, hands down. I would I'd get rid of Vertigo immediately.
You're coming around on Vertigo. You haven't admitted it yet, but you're coming around. I can tell.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen. Put in Aztec for Vertigo and Tuscan for Dust 2. And then we got a pool.
Nice nade. Cabby brought down low. Defensive smoke on the ramp. They're going to come through it. HooXi's alone. Can he step up one more time? Oh, if he had pulled the trigger, he might have lined up a triple. Oh, he's got a double anyways. Actually, he's got the triple anyways. Excuse me. Why not? It just comes a little bit later. And NiKo going for the spam. It's not going to happen. Kragan planning safe on the side of the boxes.
Still a chance maybe with this bomb down to pull something off miraculously. And it's pretty sure that's going to go forward of this smoke down. They'll clear both lanes. And that's going to give them an interesting position in this. But okay, G2's like, yo, let's just back all the way off.
They don't want to get stalled out.
Come at them with strength here. So this is going to be straight up breach tactic from inside of the cave.
There's the flashbang. m0NESY might just want to hold this angle, be supportive. We're about halfway. We're actually pretty deep into this bomb timer. Breezer's got the first. It's planted on the side. m0NESY slides out, going to hold it in, pin him down, and he's got that smoke line up. Oh, what an important kill for Hunter. Saves the round, saves the day. And 10-0 is now the score.
Not bad at all.
I got a little bit dicey with that rotation. Away from that hallway where the smoke was blocking it off. I can't believe HooXi ended up getting a triple here. Absolutely magnificent. He's having himself quite a game.
Top fragging, is he not?
Yeah, memes aside, 14-7 on HooXi.
Because he's a giga.
A giga sponge.
That's like saying a giga beta. So, hey,
m0NESY peering down the B ramp at the moment. Had a double in this position earlier. heavy lean for G2 towards the B bomb site. NiKo in the cubby. HooXi as well, and m0NESY obviously at the back corner just ready and waiting. Kraken's gonna lurk in middle. Him and Hunter have had a couple duels, a couple little mind games in middle all throughout this. There's the first kill for m0NESY.
m0NESY's a Tarkov player today, just saving ammunition. He's had 2 collats. You know, he's paying by the bullet right now. Oh dear, Hunter downed by Manx. So a start that has been neutralized right now as HooXi is going to try and take over the A site. It's JKS that's waiting with the AK. Starts off with 1. Breezer with a no-scope to take him down, but HooXi's rotated in. He's gone 1 for 1. This is still a 2-on-2. HP, though, favoring the CTs as the battered and bruised HooXi team will put a bomb down, and the Queen X is going to try and use a Kleenex to clean up this round and take out NiKo. AK shots out. No success on the first one, but he still has to be aware that m0NESY's coming around from behind as well, and holding the angle, he'll get taken down.
Yep, absolutely dropped. Good retake. Nicely done. And G2, again, a lot of pressure applied towards this this A bomb site. I wonder if we're going to see this from HooXi a little bit more, as perhaps, you know, pressuring towards B, pressuring towards middle, but finding a way to attack A because they've been able to get in. JKS has had a really tough time outside of the single round of actually holding this site. Great shot from Manx as Hunter jumps up. That allowed for the rotation through. JKS goes 1 for 1. And the rest of G2 just comes in for recovery. Tough clutch to win if you're Queenix.
All right, then. 11-0. And yet, weirdly, some close rounds. Like, this is not... It's G2's doing everything they need to do. There's no question they're feeling pretty comfortable right now, but you've had a millisecond defuse time. You've had a few one-on-one situations. You know, this isn't been as easy as you'd think, but still the rounds accumulating and the experience prevails. m0NESY not able to hit the first shot this time. NiKo, though, inside of the cover. Oh, he only gets 1. m0NESY found the other first, and Breezer's going to double it up, but here comes HooXi, only for 1. Manx is there. JKS gives the advantage back to G2, and Kraken left all on his lonesome, bomb down inside of the site.
Yeah, but what a battle. What a grinding battle. HooXi could just never find the kills to calm down the bomb site. High pressure situation for m0NESY and NiKo on that attack. Let's see what Kraken can do. He's going to slow it down. He's going to be patient. He's got JKS kind of sliding up for an off angle into the bomb site. Hunter is playing very passively as well, making sure nobody can get wrapped upon. Now the peek.
Kraken's still just holding it off. We go aggressive on it. Fires in defined, potentially the first, not gonna happen. JKS tucked to the corner, and Hunter's got the trade. If you want to call it that, we'll call it the coverage, because he didn't even lose his teammate.
No, he didn't, but that's close. JKS had to really chill, not go for any kind of a repeat. 12-0. This is kind of a bummer for HooXi. Actually, kind of a bummer for us as viewers as well, because as close as HooXi has made some of these rounds, especially in the early going, would have been cool to see him at least get rewarded with a couple, you know, 2, maybe 3. But G2's done a great job holding on despite the fact that they've had a lot of retake scenarios.
Yeah, that's tough.
Second timeout for HooXi.
Manx trying to come in with some words of encouragement and advice. Yeah, I think this has been a much closer game than the score would suggest.
Yeah, it's hard to say that about a 12-0 though, isn't it?
It is, because it's, I mean, you know, if it's that consistently going against you, but it is close. It has, like, there's been 4 or 5 rounds easily that could have gone the other way.
I was thinking the same thing, and I was gonna say that, but then I was like, man, it's kind of hard. You know, you can make that point with like a 10-2 or a 10-1, but when you're at like 12-0, it's like, nah.
But let's give them back the defuse that came close. Let's give them back the 1-on-2 in the site where inside of the smoke they happen to find, I believe it was Cabby that pushed through. Couple other 1-on-1s, like you're looking maybe 8-4 at this, maybe 9-3. So yeah, it's tough, but that's why G2 is who they are. Ooh, Manx, they're gonna run this one down. JKS taken out. Manx finds him as well, and just like that, chance to the site. The problem is Hunter showed up, and Hunter is goodwill hunting because he's just found 2 kills, and that will buy a lot of goodwill for his teammates, make it a 3rd. Bomb down. Cabby dead now, of course. That one not as close as the start suggested.
Well then, Round 14. Interesting game. Yeah, that's like the only real talking point I have at the moment is how much it feels that G2 have been like challenged. Like these haven't really been all that convincing rounds each and every time. There's been some weird moments.
The last one certainly was, but they were up against pistols.
Here we go. Breezer, Manx, and Cabby towards the B bomb site. Queenix is going to come up behind him. So again, 4-player lean towards B early on for the offense with Kragan lurking in middle.
Breezer. Flashed. HooXi. Oh, HooXi. He's going to find 3. He's looking lovely today. Just trying to make sure everyone's awake this morning and got their typing fingers on.
Ooh, nice shot of the jumping Kragan. And okay, this one's nice and easy.
Yep.
No difficulty here. Hunter gets the final kill, 14-0. It's all right. Come back in the second half, I think.
You think so?
You know, it's all. It's
Yeah, we'll see another massive CT side performance from this game as well as the last.
Nicely done from G2. What's happening on the B stream? That's what I want to know.
They would have just got underway fairly recently, so should only be on round 4 or 5, I would expect. Breezer forced off the position with the scout in hand as the flames are ablaze. Looking for 1 round in this half. That's it.
It is, yeah, we're in round 7 or 8, 6-1 in the favor of Cloud9, taking on Bait. Cabby's gonna move up the B ramp. Goes down to HooXi, who continues to have quite a performance. 20 kills on the captain of G2. NiKo goes down next in middle. Breezer gets that with the scout, helped out by Kragan.
It's not going to do much. Unfortunately, they hadn't continued forward, and HooXi trying to walk them in is going to catch a stray. Got 2 kills already in this round, but down to 22 HP after that shot, so has to relinquish position, and that'll allow Manx to walk out with Queenix. Hunter, good find. Takes down Manx, gonna follow that up, and Breezer again looking all right with the scout, isn't he? I don't know if he's looking good enough to find a round, though. 15-0 for G2, and yeah, closer at the start than the end. Hunter, I think, is wondering when the deathmatch is over and the game will begin. We're gonna take a break, see if it will, because if not, we're gonna be going to the desk pretty soon.
Hey Future Pros! On Ancient today with a helpful little A-split smoke. To throw the smoke, take mid control. Easy, right? Then get into this corner. Aim at the middle of this spot. And jump throw the smoke. A nice, easy lineup leading to a useful smoke that can give you some good options on the grueling T side of Ancient.
A 15-0. No. HooXi not finding much at all. HooXi's given us everything we could ever want. We are just simply his disciples, and we are here for his sermon.
The Church of HooXi. Wouldn't really be a church though, right? We're in like the we're in the jungle. This would be like a full-blown temple. He's sacrificing on the top of the stairs.
I'm into it. Let's do it. He's at the red room.
That's not bad. Old school reference. Let's see. I would actually feel a little bit bad if HooXi got 60-0'd like this because they didn't really deserve to not get a single round in that first half. But here we are. A B-rush. G2's going to show him how it's done. Good trade from Breezer. JKS adds another headshot to it. This is going to get really sketchy. Oh, that's the bomb. Oh, that's the bomb. That's his second headshot. Eventually they go down and Breezer has no more ammunition, but look at the flank.
HooXi up to 23 kills. This 16-0 could still be on, but Kragan's gonna run by and drive by, shoot him in the face. 9 kills for him. It's m0NESY that bailed to the other side of the map.
I vote for a rule. You have to knife him if you want to win this clutch.
I don't know if that's a fair rule.
For the 16-0, you should be required to knife.
Well, he's at the cream filling right now. See if he can play this to his favor, as it's going to be expected that he's in donut. Spotted. m0NESY knows he's not on it. Just playing this one with no mistakes to be given. And it's going to be very awkward for Kragan with no kid. He's holding it, though. Ooh, m0NESY, better get out there soon, son. Sees it now. No mistake. 16-0. No knife, Jason. No knife.
Just another day in the office for m0NESY.
But that's because there's no cake that we need to cut. HooXi's eating the whole damn thing.
Yeah, donut's a finger food. That's wonderful for G2. They survived some early round scares, but other than that, no real issue for the G2 side of things. 16-0 to start their road to the Rio Major. And we're off to a break, and then the desk is going to bring us towards the next match.